Okay, what's up, y'all? Good evening. Hope you guys are doing good tonight. All right. So here's what I need to start doing. I need to start keeping people abreast on a whole lot of this illegal voter fraud, et cetera, is going on with Trump. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start playing a lot of secondhand information, individuals that got time and they're deep into it. I'm going to actually start taking that information, bringing it to you guys. Now, here's one thing that I noticed. What I noticed is that when it comes to understanding the election and what's going on, a lot of people expect our 45th president to concede, when in fact, I'm going to give you some information on some voter fraud that was going on in Michigan. Once again, if you're new to the channel, man, please by all means hit that subscribe button, like, and share my videos. So this information is that I'm going to play for you right now is the Finance Hub. All right, I'm going to put his link below the video so you can actually go and check the video for yourself. It is a 5-minute long video. Listen up.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Greg. Thank you so much for watching and supporting. We so appreciate you guys. Got an interesting video for y'all today coming out of Detroit. Some very disgusting fraudulent activities. Let's dive right into this. A Detroit election worker claimed in an affidavit that she witnessed other employees coaching voters to vote for Joe Biden. The affidavit came as a part of a lawsuit filed against parties in Detroit and Wayne County, where Detroit is located. In it, a city employee named Jesse Jacobs alleges wrongdoing. The lawsuit comes after the Michigan Republican Party has repeatedly claimed electoral misconduct surrounding the election. Said in the affidavit she has worked for the city of Detroit for decades and was assigned to work in the elections department in the lead-up of this year's election. Jacobs said she worked at the election headquarters and then later a satellite branch for most of October. She says, I directly observed on a daily basis City of Detroit election workers and employees coaching and trying to coach voters to vote for Joe Biden and the Democratic Party. Jacob alleged, I witnessed these workers and employees encouraging voters to do a straight Democrat ballot. I witnessed these election workers and employees going over to the voting booths with voters in order to watch them vote and coach them for whom to vote. Jacob also claimed to have been instructed by her supervisor to adjust the mailing date of these absentee ballot packages to be dated earlier than they were actually sent. My God! Although she says that instruction came in September, months before the election, she is not alleging that she was asked to backdate absentee ballots that were delivered after the 8 p.m. deadline. A claim that the Michigan GOP says another whistleblower has alleged. The affidavit goes on to allege that Jacob, in the last 2 weeks of working at the satellite facility, was specifically instructed by her supervisor not to ask for a driver's license or any photo ID when a person was trying to vote. Craziness. Michigan has a requirement the voters must show some form of photo identification in order to vote, although they can still vote if they fail to bring identification to the polls, according to the Michigan Department of State. That's insane to me. How could you still vote if you don't have any kind of ID? That's insane. Good Lord. Please note that voters who do not have an acceptable form of ID or fail to bring it with them to the polls still can vote, the Department of State's website reads. They simply sign a brief affidavit stating that they're not in possession of a photo ID. Their ballots are included with all others and counted on election day. How do you not have a freaking photo ID? Like, how do you not have a photo ID? It costs $5, I think, to go buy a state ID. Maybe give or take 5 or 10 more bucks based on your state. Like, come on now. That's so insane. All right, so, yeah, the Monday development comes after President Trump's got to cool down right now. Re-election team filed a lawsuit in Michigan court on Wednesday and claimed that a plaintiff who is credentialed and trained as an election challenger was excluded from the counting board during the absentee voter ballot review process.
He was trained but
Man,
was
there's
excluded.
just so much crap going on in this state. It is crazy. The Michigan GOP is also looking into Dominion voting systems. Glad they're doing that. After a failure to update software in Antrim County caused a glitch resulting in 6,000 votes incorrectly being tabulated for Biden rather than Trump. Guys, 6,000 votes for one is a ton, but that's coming out of one county. Imagine if every county had a little, it's just a small 6,000 vote glitch.
You know, the amazing thing about what's going on is if the Democrats were so solid in the message that they were spewing, why the need to cheat? Why then is the state of Michigan coaching voters to vote for Joe Biden? Why? This never happened before on a scale so grand. This has never happened before. You know why it's happening now? It's happening now because the 45th president is doing such a grand job. And here's something that you individuals got to understand. Here's what you guys got to understand. It's the reason why Joe Biden was the Democratic nominee. The reason why Joe Biden was the Democratic nominee, because he had a career that was over with. He had everything. He has done everything. If anybody else wanted to run for president, they would have had to surrender their post. What you guys got to realize that when you give up whatever seat you're holding for the election, you don't get that job back. When President Barack Obama gave his seat up in Illinois, I know you remember the scandal that ensued after he gave his seat up. I'll gather some information to keep you guys posted on that. His seat was being sold. Gee, you just cannot, and I mean you cannot, put anything past a damn Democrat. You can't. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Have a good night.